Hey everybody, Brother Goodwin here, God's Final Jubilee Ministries. You can find us at godsfinaljubilee.com. Got a special book coming out. I'm just anxious to tell you about this book, but I don't want to give too much away yet. But you know, God is a God of order. And God is a God of numbers. I mean, the number 7 is you just can't get past the number 7. When you read the Bible, the number 7 pops up all the way from chapter 1 of Genesis all the way to chapter 22 of Revelation. God's a God of numbers. And that number 7, I mean, I believe it's going to be a 7,000-year earth. I'm convinced of that. 7,000-year earth. There are 7 churches in Revelation, 7 candlesticks, 7 stars in his right hand, and there are 7 seals and 7 trumpets and 7 vials, and we 7 days in a week, 7 feasts. I mean, we could go on and on and on with these number 7. But I believe this. I've written a book. You can see it on your screen here. This is coming out real soon, sometime in September. I'd like for you to have an opportunity to be a part of this. It's going to cost thousands of dollars. I'm trying to raise about $10,000 if I can to get this thing printed. And we're about halfway there, by the way. What we're offering is a special pre-order deal for you to be involved in. Here's what I wrote, in case you can't read that. Coming September 2018, the most exciting book you will read this year, and I'm pretty certain of that. For a $100 gift, you will receive 2 signed copies. I'm going to sign 2 copies. One of them I'm going to sign to you. The other I will just sign unless you specifically ask me to sign it to somebody. I'll just simply sign the second book. These will be shipped to you free of charge. For your $100 gift, you'll get 2 signed books shipped to you just as soon as they get here. You'll get the first books out of the box that get here. Everyone who pre-orders will have their name listed on our God's Final Jubilee Ministries partner page. In other words, when you open the book, this is not the book, but this is the Barley Harvest book, but when you open the book, the third page right there where the table of contents is, that will be a page that will have all the names of the folks that pre-ordered the book, which I'm calling the financial partners of the ministry, and those that bought the book in advance and gave extra to help get the book printed. By the way, there's going to be color in this book. This is a first. We're going to have probably about 10 color pictures in the book. And by the way, that's a lot of extra money to have the book printed with color in it. And very exciting. Everyone who pre-orders will have their name listed on in other words, the thousands of books that are printed, your name will be in every one of them. The list of names will be right there with your full name listed there. And so that's exciting, I think. But 7 clocks ticking. I've got 7 things in the book. And that's not all that's going to be in the book. I'm going to have some preliminary chapters briefly explaining a few things before I get into the 7 clocks. I believe there are 7 clocks all pointing towards the return of Jesus Christ. And when you read about these 7 clocks, and you read about how the fact that we're minutes from midnight, we're minutes from the alarm going off, you're going to see the lateness of the hour and how serious this is and how close to the end we are. I don't set a date in the book. I've never set a date. I believe that we're to be season setters. I don't know when the Lord's coming. All I know is He's coming soon. I'm convinced of that. And if you've read any of my books, God's Final Jubilee, the Barley Harvest, my newest book, The Mystery of the Jubilee, or if you've watched any of my Prophecy Unsealed PowerPoint presentations, or if you've been at a prophecy conference with me, you know that I believe we're near the end. But I've never been a date setter. I've got some dates in mind. I've got some dates that I think would be a good time for the Lord to come back. But you know what? It's not for me to know. It's for us to realize the lateness of the hour, and we're near the end, and to be ready. So I wanted to share with you again the book cover here, and the fact that it's coming soon, and we need your help, and we'd like for you to be a part of the ministry here financially if you can. And I realize some of you are broke. Don't send me your food money. Don't send me your tithe money. You do what you can if you can. And we've never been after people's money here. We just want to keep the lights on and pay for things, right? By the way, I have given away hundreds of books. Hundreds of books I've given away. I didn't get in this to make money. So, all right. Great being with you all just for a brief time here, and hope this. I'm excited. I'm hoping that this is getting you excited. 7 clocks, all pointing to something coming. And they're all pointing to the same thing. Jesus is coming back, and He's coming back soon. And you need to be ready. Until then, we'll see you next time.